Hi guys, welcome to Concept of Mathematics. In this lecture, we will discuss each question with concept involved from exercise 1.1 of NCERT textbook of class 11th. This exercise is based on definition of sets and their representation in different forms. So without wasting the time, let us start with the first question, which is as follows. Which of the following are sets? Justify your answer. The collection of all months of a year beginning with letter J. All months of a year beginning with letter J. So we can write it as January, June and July. Okay, again this is set because the number of elements or the elements will not differ from person to person. Okay, if you ask to write any person to write under given condition, then they will write the same month as I have written here. So it is well defined collection of objects, so it is a set. Okay, the next one is the collection of 10 most talented writers of the India. Again, the list of top 10 writers might differ from person to person. Okay, so it is not well defined collection of object, so it is not a set. A team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world. It is not a set because list of best cricket batsmen will differ from person to person. Okay, so it is not a set. The collection of all boys in your class. Okay, so the number of boys in your class is a particular number. Let it be, suppose your strength of the class is 40 and out of 40, 25 are boys. So the name of boys is well defined and it will not increase or decrease when it is written by some other person. Okay, so it is well defined and it is set. The collection of all natural numbers less than 100. Again, it is well defined because we know what is natural number and what will the number less than 100. It is 1 to 99. Okay, so it is well defined and it is set. A collection of novels written by the writer Munshi Premchand. Again, it is a set because novels written by writer Munshi Premchand are fixed in number and name of novels will not differ from person to person. Subjected, you know all the novels written by Munshi Premchand. Okay, so it is a set. The collection of all even integers. Okay, of course it is infinite set because elements will be never ending. Okay, so the set will be 2, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So it is well defined and it is a set. The collection of questions in this chapter. Okay, the collection of these questions. Suppose in this exercise There are 6 or 7 questions which is a fixed number, and we can write the element of this set as question 1, question 2, and so on up till question, I think it is question 6. The last question is question 6. Okay, so it is well defined and we can say it is a set. The next is a collection of most dangerous animals of the world. Again, opinion from person to person might differ while preparing the list, so elements of the set will not match. Hence we can say that it is not well defined collection of objects, so it is not a set. Okay, the next question is purely based on properties of element. Let A is equal to a set which elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Insert appropriate symbol this belongs to or does not belongs to in the blank spaces. Okay, so the elements of set A is 1 to 5. 5 is element of A. 8 is not element of A, or it does not belong to A. 0 does not belong to A. 4 belong to A. 2 belongs to A. 10 does not belong to A. Now coming to third question. This question is based on different forms of sets. We have already know that sets can be written in roster form and set builder form. Okay, so we have to write the following sets in roster form. It is given in set builder form. Okay, the first is A is equal to the set of all x such that x is an integer. X is an integer and it lies between -3 to -3 and 7. Okay, so our set will be A equals, we will write down all elements of set A. Okay, so it is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 up to 6. Okay, since x is less than 7. Next is B equals set of all x such that x is a natural number and it is less than 6. Okay, so our set will be in roster form 1, 2 up till 5. Okay, the third question is C equals the set of all x such that x is a 2-digit natural number such that the sum of its digits is 8. It is 2-digit natural number, okay, such that sum of its digits is 8. Okay, so we start writing 2-digit number. Okay, it is 17. Sum of its digits is 8. Again it is 26 and 35, 44, 53, 62, 71 and 80. Okay, next question is D is equal to set of all x such that x is a prime number x is prime number which is divisor of 60. Okay, so first we will start the elements which are divisors of 60, then we will pick prime number out of those numbers. Okay, so divisor of 60 can be written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 30, 60. Okay, so out of these, which will be prime? 2 will be prime, 3 will be prime, and 5 will be prime. Rest all will be composite number. So our set D will be 2, 3, 5. These will be the elements of set D. Okay. The next question is E equals set of all letters in the word trigonometry. This question is given here because we can use that elements of a set will not repeat. Okay, so suppose here the letter T has come 2 times, so we'll write down once only. Okay, so E will be T R I G O N. We will not use this letter because it is already there, and M, E is not there, so we will write E also. T is already taken, so we will not write T. R also taken, so we will not take, and Y. Okay, so these are the elements of set E. Then last question is F equals the set of all letters in the word better. Okay, again E has repeated 2 times and T has repeated 2 times, so we will use it once only. Okay, so F equals B E T and R. Okay, the next question is write the following sets in set builder form. Okay, it is already given in a roster form. Here is one correction, it is not parenthesis, it is open curly brace. Okay, so we have to write in set builder form. Before starting to solve this question, we write set in set builder form from roster form by trying to find the properties by which all elements are related to each other. Okay, so in the first case the element is 3, the second is 3 times 2, third is 3 times 3, and fourth is 3 times 4. So now we know how the elements are related to each other, so we can write it in set builder form. Set of all x such that x is equal to 3 times of n, and now we will define n also. N belongs to set of natural number, and one more condition, it is running through 1 to 4, so it will be equal to greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 4. So this is the row set builder form of this set. Second one is a set which elements are 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. We can easily identify that it is 2 raised to the power 1, 2 squared, 2 cubed, 2 to the 4th and 2 to the 5th. So it is 2 to the 1, 2 squared. Okay, so we can write it as the set of all x such that x equals 2 to the nth power such that n belongs to set of natural number and it is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 5. The third question is 5 and 5 squared, 5 cubed and 5 to the 4th power. So we can write the elements as 5 squared, 5 cubed, 5 to the 4th, and it can be written set builder form as the set of all x such that x equals 5 to the n and n belongs to set of natural number and it is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 4. Okay, the next question is this is fourth question, which is elements are 2, 4, 6 and so on. We can easily identify that these are the even integers. Okay, so we can write it in set builder form, set of all x such that x equals 2n and n belongs to set of natural numbers, and that's all because it is a infinite set. Okay, the elements are never ending. The next is a set, okay, which elements are 1, 4, 9 up till 100. Okay, we can easily identify its pattern also. The first number is 1 squared, the second is 2 squared, third is 3 squared and so on up till 10 squared. So we can write it in set builder form, the set of all x such that x equals n squared and n belongs to set of natural number and it will be from 1 to 10. Okay, the next question is list all the elements of the following set. We can say it in other words that write following set in roster form. Okay, so in the roster form we'll list all the elements which are there in the set. Okay, first one is a equals the set of all x such that x is an odd natural number. So we can write here odd natural number 1, 3, 5 and so on. Okay, b equals set of all x such that x is an integer which lies between -half to 4.5. Okay, so we can write integer which is greater than -1 by 2 will be 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Since 4 is less than 9 by 2, okay, the value of -1 by 2 is equal to -0.5, and this will be 4.5. okay, next is the set of all x such that x is an integer and x squared is less than or equal to 4. okay, so first we will solve this inequality. okay, x squared is less than or equal to 4. This implies x squared is less than or equal to 2 squared, and this implies that x is less than or equal to 2 and greater than or equal to -2. okay, so in other words we can say that x belongs to closed interval -2 and 2. okay, now when we are going to write the set C, it will be C equals -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. We list all integers from -2 to 2. okay, the next set is D equals the set of all x such that x is a letter in the word loyal. okay, again we will not repeat the letters more than once. okay, so it is L O Y A. okay, we will not repeat L. next is E equals the set of all x such that x is a month of a year not having 31 days. okay, this is quite simple because we already know that only 5 months are there which having not 31 days, and they are February, April, June, September and November. okay, next is f equals a set of all x such that x is a constant in English alphabet which precede k. okay, so we will write it as, we have to write consonant only, so we will start with B, C, D. We will not use E, F, G, H, I is not there, J, that's all. okay, the next question is match each of the set on the left in the roster form with the same set on right described in set builder form. okay, now our target is to match the set on the left given in roster form to the set given on right in set builder form. One way to do this is to explore the elements of set on the right hand side. Other way is to identify the relation by which elements of the left hand sides are related to each other. Okay, it is always recommended to start with exploring the elements on the sets which are given in set builder form. Okay, so let us start. A is a set of all x such that x is a prime number and divisor of 6. Okay, so divisor of 6 will be 1, 2, 3 and 6, and out of these 2 and 3 are primes, so it matches with this option. Okay, now there is a shortcut also. We can easily identify that this is somehow the letters used in the word mathematics, so you can easily connect without any giving argument. One thing to ensure here, that all letters are mentioned here. Okay, now next is x is an odd natural number less than 10. Okay, so we have here only odd numbers. Here 1, 2, 3 and 6 odd numbers are not there, so odd numbers less than is this one. Okay, and left option, that is 1, will match with C. Okay, so this is C, so our answer will be 1 will match with C, 2 will match with A, and 3 will match with D, and the last one is matches with option B. Okay, so I hope guys it will work for you, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next lecture, which is exercise 1.2 of the sets. So if you like this, please subscribe, comment and share to everyone who like to learn mathematics. Okay, till then, thanks for watching.